Are you ready to find out who we've got in our Champions League group? It's going to be Shakhtar and Celtic. I can just sense it's going to be Shakhtar and Celtic. Let's find out. Episode 3, Season 8, Rupel Boom or Bust. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. It is the day where we find our Champions League group, and if you're excited for this episode, do please remember you can hit the like button for all those episodes that you're enjoying. You can also hit the dislike button if you're not enjoying them. That's actually a thing you can do. You can also hit the subscribe button as well if you're not subscribed. Right then, let's jump straight into the episode. We're going to start off with some transfers. 3 players have left the club on permanent deals. Only one of them is a name that we really played, and he didn't play too often. Lewis Johnson and Stuckey both leaving the club for measly fees. 450k for Johnson, Stuckey going to Barnsley for £51,000. But Dudu Shava is the big name to leave the club. He's made his way over to Genk. Now, this is a risk because he's good. We know he's good. Genk are good. We know they're good. I don't know whether Dudu Shava is going to be good enough for Genk. He's already played once apparently in the league. He came off the bench, actually, in the league for them. So, yeah, I'm not sure. £3.1 million for Dudu Shava off to Genk. We have brought in Bonkingossi Fikizolo. That's his name, Fikizolo. Has joined from Sundowns. I think I mentioned him a couple of episodes ago that he's going to be joining. He has now joined the club. He's, again, 18 years old, South African central midfielder, 3-star current ability as a DLP on support. Perfect. Probably not going to play. He is an impact sub and has 5-star potential. Plenty of things to come, hopefully, from Fikizolo. We are hopefully flying through this as quick as possible. Right, 3 games were also played in between episodes. We beat Vaslan Beveren, Juarez with 2, Luis also on the score sheet against Genk. A 0-0 draw here. We actually missed the penalty. It should have been 1-0. Bakayoko missing the penalty. And then against US Rebak, we win 4-0. Bakayoko, Luis, Patino and Mohamed Faye. It means we're probably not playing Eupen and Lommel. We might actually play somebody slightly further down, but we're going to start off with the Champions League group stage draw. Right, here we go then. Here is the draw. So, I'm expecting we are 4th seeds, aren't we? Yes, we are. We are literally the worst team in the competition. We have 18, you can't quite see, but we've got 18 coefficient points. We are in the bottom group. So, I can't remember who I said. Was it Real Madrid? And then it was Shakhtar. We can't get Real Madrid and Shakhtar. Okay, that's good. Shakhtar aren't even in it. Well, oh my word. Right, round 1 has been drawn. We're going to go draw round 2 and 3 fairly quickly as well. Porto, Arsenal and Celtic. I mean, all of these groups are horrendous, aren't they? Every single one of these are horrendous. Group D. If we go in Group D, we have a chance of getting out of that group. Every other group, I don't want to go near. We are not with Celtic, we're not with Arsenal. We are with PSG, Milan and Real Sociedad. 3rd place then. That's going to have to be our top. PSG and Milan. PSG and Milan. Real Sociedad, I'm doing them a bit of a disservice here, but they are certainly not on the level of PSG and AC Milan. I don't know whether there were any other Belgian sides in the competition. I don't think there were. No, we are the only Belgian team representing in the Champions League. It's a big responsibility. We're going to finish 3rd, aren't we? And with that draw then, we have ourselves a Champions League fixture in today's episode. We are going to do Real Sociedad and we are going to do Lommel United. I don't want to play every Champions League game on camera because we're basically just going to have 6 matches or 6 episodes, which is full Champions League, which I think might get a bit tedious. So we're going to do the big ones. We're going to do Real Sociedad. It's our first ever Champions League game. We'll probably do Milan and PSG at home, and then we might finish with Milan. I don't know. I'll make a decision when we get nearer the time. Anyway, we now have to go forward to the end of the transfer window, play Eupen, and then we'll be back for Real Sociedad. So I'll be back in just a second. £20 million. We have sold our number 1 goalkeeper from last season for £20 million to a divisional rival. He's gone and joined Dudu Shava at Genk. It was £20 million, but it is a divisional rival. He wasn't going to play. In my defence, he wasn't going to play. We've now got a bit of cash to spend. The window is closed. We haven't spent any more money. But yeah, we've got some money now left in the coffers. We have also got ourselves a very interesting feeder club. Rijeka in Croatia. Rijeka are notorious for producing really good youth players. And their key player, Andrea Panda, is a very good example of this. I've already tried to buy him and they want £56 million, which is arguably too much money. But look how good he might be. Look how good. Look at the shape. He's already 3.5-star current ability. He is 19 years old, will be 20 on the 9th of November. So yeah, he's really good, isn't he? I really want to sign Panda. We need to keep an eye on Andrea for the future. We've also won a football match 4-0. Faye, Bakayoko, Patino and Stedman with the goals in this one, away from home against Eupen. We're third in the table. Today, we now need to go and play Real Sociedad, our first ever Champions League game. And if we lose, I feel like the Champions League dream might be over before it's even begun. Those are words. I'll see you in just a second. Ready for Real Sociedad. The starting lineup then for the Champions League game, it will be Acosta in goal. A back four of Dehaney, Gabias, Sio and Antwi. We've kind of got some injury problems. I say kind of. We're missing Jose Luis, basically, which is why Dehaney is playing. It's Patino and Mafuti in the middle, Montero and Juarez on the wings, Faye and Bakayoko, obviously, as our strikers. Bakayoko is 4.5-star ability. Like, he's got 9 finishing. He is 4.5-star ability. But yeah, apparently, he's amazing. We've kind of got some problems when it comes to registrations. And by problems, I mean I misread things. We don't have Philippe Christensen registered, because I thought this U18 meant he doesn't need to be registered because he's under 18. Same with Comlan Diallo. I didn't think he needed to be registered because he was under 18. So yeah, we don't have... I guess, well, Christensen's kind of the big one that we don't have. Diallo's not so much of a problem, but yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? I guess we just have to not embarrass ourselves. And they're cheating. They've got 3 strikers. And one of them's Richarlison. And the other one, one of the other ones, is Victor Osimhen. So, yeah, we are going to be in a bit of a problem here if we lose. If we lose, I genuinely don't think third place is possible. This is a must-win game if we want to get anywhere in the Champions League. Richarlison with the ball for Real Sociedad. It's good job Acosta coming out to claim that. Literally 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock in our Champions League debut, and we've gone long. We've not managed to get it though. Sio's controlled this. Had a couple of interesting bids for Sio. Still didn't accept any of them. Montero's managed to get past the fullback into the penalty area. And Montero has scored our first ever Champions League goal. Literally about 4 days after he got his first Colombia cap. We are 1-0 up in the Champions League against Real Sociedad. We're technically top of the group, right? We're technically top of the group at this point. There is a throw in a very odd position. So it's going to be Real Sociedad's throw, not the best throw. Bakayoko across, Montero's there again, and we are barely 4 minutes on the clock and we're 2-0 up. Are we going to win the Champions League? No, don't even think that. 6 minutes now. Is it going to be 3-0 before we've even hit 10 minutes? Dehaney with the ball down the right, forward to Montero, who's now on a hat-trick already. Dehaney to Charlie Patino, playing as a box-to-box today. Tries to get it over the top but can't manage it. Mafuti finds Juarez on that left-hand side and the Peruvian can run. He's got plenty of black shirts in front of him, but the Peruvian should be good enough to get this ball in. He's gone down. Has he gone down? It's not a penalty. Now the counter-attack could be on because they've got the numbers. Richarlison's not going to get there. Sio does. Back to Acosta, who can just smash that upfield. Juarez down to Patino. Strange highlight so far. We've been about 40 seconds, and so far neither side have had a shot. Mafuti's ran off to this left-hand side, which is a good little run. Now Clinton Antwi, who I'm surprised he's playing in the Champions League, if I'm honest. Antwi gets it back, crosses in. Mohamed Faye's there, chests it down. It was a good shot. I think it was blocked, and it's still 2-0. We're still not at 10 minutes. Montero has this. Tries to cross, hits the first man. Dehaney to Mafuti. Dehaney's got space. Good pass from Mafuti. Now the Englishman. Can he cross it? He can't. Back to Mafuti again. Patino, another Englishman. Mafuti and Patino doing a lot of the running in the middle of the pitch. Dehaney's got some space. Tries to shoot. Hits the defender. Montero's going to keep this alive. Come on, let's make it 3-0 before we're even 10 minutes in. And I want a Montero hat-trick. Patino to Mafuti. We're going the wrong way. That's a wonderful ball if Antwi can keep that in. And yes, he can. There's 4 in the box. He's taken too long. Juarez is there at the front. His shot hits the first man. And now Real Sociedad can possibly break. Osimhen down that left-hand side. He's ran into the penalty area. He's going to make it 2-1. He doesn't make it 2-1. That's a superb save from the keeper. Is the highlight just going to end? Or are they actually going to have like a proper shot on target as well? Munoz down the left. Loads of space. Highlight ends. Still 2-0. Antwi's throw to Juarez. Across to Mafuti. Have a shot, buddy. Have a shot. Go for it. He's kicked it into the first man, but Juarez gets it again. Faye's not going to get on the end of that, and the ball is cleared. Mafuti needs to wake up. Mafuti, luckily, didn't need to worry too much because Sio intercepted it. Juarez to Clinton Antwi. We are all over them at the moment. Juarez in on the penalty area. His effort is not very good. Ramiro makes a save. Ramiro's kick out has carried on the highlight, apparently. Didier Montero can run. Get a hat-trick. I want a hat-trick within the first half for Montero. Dehaney once again with this. Cross it. No, Patino, you have a shot. Go for a left-footed curling one. He has. And oh my word, it's 3-0. Charlie Patino, his third goal of the season. We are 12 minutes and 30 seconds into our Champions League journey, and we are 3-0 up against Real Sociedad. I would quite like the highlights to, die down a little bit, because this episode is going to be 45 minutes long otherwise. Antwi to Juarez. Still a possible opportunity for Montero to get himself a hat-trick. Mafuti's going to possibly go for goal. He doesn't misplace pass, and now the counter-attack is on. Real Sociedad have the numbers. Osimhen off towards that left-hand side, in towards the penalty area. His effort is tipped wide. It's a great save, apparently, from Acosta. So it's going to be a corner. Right-footed corner from Barandea, maybe. No idea. Don't know why I tried to pronounce his name. Montero's going to get on the end of this. Go on, buddy. Go on, Didier. Keep going. Run all the way. Plays it to Faye instead. Didier's got acres of space. Faye's going to be greedy. He's been tripped. He hasn't been tripped. He just misplaced the ball. It is still 3-0. Still not even half an hour on the clock. And another chance. Montero. He's going to run into the middle, past the referee. Give him a little wave as you go by. Mohamed Faye. I mean, I don't know why we're doing so well. Are we just outnumbering them in midfield? And they're hoping for a counter-attack, which is why they got their 3 strikers. Charlie Patino crosses that, finds Antwi, loads of space. Have a shot, buddy. He's not gone for a shot. He has gone for a shot. And Ramiro, with a very good save, actually, from Clinton Antwi. Juarez is going to take the corner, right-footed towards Sio at the front. It's gone over everybody. It's going to be a goal kick. I'd like to point out that Mauro Acosta, by the way, still takes our free kicks. I don't think we've had a free kick in a position where Acosta can take it at the moment. He is going to be taking this goal kick, though. Gabia has this in the penalty area. Dehaney, 5 minutes left of the first half. Let's make it 4. Let's get 4-0 at half-time, and then we don't need to worry about the second half, do we? Montero's going to run and play it to Juarez on the left-hand side. Keep going down the wing. Plays it to Faye. In the middle is Bakayoko. Faye's probably going to go it alone. He does go it alone, and he makes it 4-0. It is 4-0 in a Champions League game where we're away from home. 4-0. Real Sociedad, I feel like you should just not bother second half. Just don't bother. Like, everything that we've done has just turned to gold. So, just don't bother turning up in the second half. We'll just go out there and we'll win. We'll score a couple more. We'll win 6-0. Well, early highlight in the second half. Dehaney's going to get there first. Yes, he does. I was told before this match that Dehaney isn't good enough to play for us. He's currently on a 7.2 and essentially marking Osimhen out of the game. It's Charlie Patino in the middle. Didier Montero still searching for that hat-trick. Maybe a minute or 2 minutes into the second half is the time for it. Dehaney once again dinks it over. Juarez controls it well. Gets some space. It's taken a few deflections. Montero almost put that in. And we has it now on the left for us. We're doing so well. This is one of those performances similar to the Ghent game last season where we're just doing well, aren't we? It's 4-0. Is it? It's 5-0. We're already 4-0 up. It's 5-0. Mohamed Faye gets on the end of Antwi's cross. We are 53 minutes in, and we are 5-0 up away from home against Real Sociedad. I'm genuinely looking forward to the PSG and Milan games now. Right, let's do a change. I'm thinking we're going to take Juarez off fitness concerns more than anything else. We're going to put Victor on, swap you two around, and then swap you two back. Victor, can you play on the left? You are right-footed. Are we training you up as an inside forward on the left? We are, so that's fine. We can do that. That is kind of what's expected. I am looking at possibly taking Clinton Antwi off. We've got Richard Gonzalez on the subs bench, who is a young Uruguayan or possibly Argentine fullback who I want to get more games, so maybe he'll be coming on for Antwi at some point. Speaking of, Antwi just dodges one tackle. He's going to run forward. In front of him is Victor. The Icelandic man gets the ball. He's going to run into the middle. We haven't seen a lot of Victor, have we? Montero, back to Mafuti. Dehaney's got loads of space. So has Clinton Antwi. Loads of blue shirts in the middle. We're going to make it 6. Antwi, back to Mafuti. Back to Antwi. There you go. Cross it in. You've got acres of space. He doesn't cross it in early. He's gone for another chance. Phase there. We've had a couple more shots. How have we not scored from that? I think somebody was offside. Victor was. Good job, idiot. I've just seen we have shut Osimhen up so much that they've subbed him. Speaking of subbing, Mohamed Faye's taken a knock, so he's going to be coming off. We're going to do Riyad Talbi. Talbi hasn't scored yet, I don't think, for us. He's got close a few times, but he's not scored for us. Do we do another change? Do we do this Antwi for Gonzalez change? Yes, we do. I mean, we are 5-0 up. What is the worst that can possibly happen in the final 15 minutes? Did I just curse the commentator? No, I didn't. Okay, Sio's stolen this away. Gabia, back to Sio. Montero, still looking for his hat-trick. Forward ball towards Bakayoko and can't manage to find him. Gabia doesn't win that header. Pavon's in on goal here. Acosta makes a save. Keita Balde just about keeps it in. Is it going to be 5-1? It's not going to be 5-1. Montero's cleared it. Final 10 minutes, and they're still coming. They're still trying. Montero's nicked that off, though, and now Montero can run. It's 3-on-3 by the looks of it. Montero's ball to Bakayoko. Rayad Talbi in on goal, and he's hit the outside of the post. Talbi's name was up in lights there. That would have been the finish that could have made him, but nope, he hits it wide. Final couple of minutes, and lots of space there. That's not good. Acosta, though, I don't think Acosta needed to save that. No, he didn't. It goes straight over the bar. We are going to win probably 5-0. We've got 30 seconds. Munoz heads that clear. We're going to get there first. Patino does. Mafuti to Victor. Outside the area. Back to Richard Gonzalez. Is he going to try and cross us in? He's gone across to Montero. Dehaney's there. Patino with this. Through to Montero. Is the hat-trick coming? The hat-trick's not coming. He's hit the post. We should have won this about 7 or 8-0. We have been so much better than Real Sociedad. We've hit the post 2 or 3 times as well. It's a throw for Gonzalez to take. Is this still another chance? We've got literally no seconds left. Mafuti to Patino. The full-time whistle blows. And 5-0 away from home against Real Sociedad. 12 shots on target. An XG of 3.5. We should have scored 7. I genuinely think we should have scored 7. Champions League could be interesting. So Mohamed Faye is injured for 7 days to 2 weeks. Not ideal. Young Rupel boom shine against Real Sociedad. £2.46 million for that victory. And I don't think it means too much at the moment. But let's just have a quick look at the coefficients. We've got 3.8 already this year. Already we've got 3.8 and we've still got 5 more Champions League games to play. There is probably also teams playing... I mean, how do we get there? Probably teams playing in... How do I do this? The Europa League, that's what I'm trying to say. So, Genk are in the Europa League and they're definitely not going through that group into Rangers and Schalke. So, Genk are going to have a bit of a tough time with it. Anyone else? Also, Club Bruges, which you can't see because they're behind me. They're in a group with Roma, Basel and Slavia Prague. And then into the Europa Conference League. Have we got anyone in here? We have Ghent, who aren't very good at football because we put 9 past them. And so are Anderlecht. We have 5 teams playing in group stages in Europe. Anyway, this episode's really long. Let's go forward to Lommel. The starting lineup for the Lommel game then, it will be basically the same starting 11 that put 5 past Real Sociedad with 1 change because of an injury. So, Acosta in goal, Dehaney, Gabia, Seal and Antwi at the back, Patino and Mafuti in the middle, Montero and Juarez on the wings, Rayad Talbi and Mohamed Bakayoko will be our strikers today. Obviously, Talbi comes in for the injured Mohamed Faye. Let's score 6 goals. Let's put 6 past Lommel. Not only do I want 6 goals past Lommel, I want a free kick in a good position and I want Acosta to have a shot on camera. That's what I want. He's done it off camera and they weren't very good shots. Rayad Talbi's in on goal here and Talbi, 2 minutes 50 seconds on the clock, has finally got his first goal for the club. It was a very nice and calm finish, I think, from the youngster. Is he a youngster? I feel like he is still fairly young, isn't he? It's 1-0. Oh, and that's the end of his day then, apparently. He's picked up an injury, so he's going to get himself substituted. Right, what do we do here? Because we don't have an out-and-out striker on the bench. We have Piazza, we have Bob Verlinden. I mean, he's got 8 finishing. Arguably, he could play there. We're actually going to go for Bob Verlinden. I mean, we've obviously got Piazza there. We've got Montero and Juarez as well, who can also go on to be a striker. But I want to give some young Belgian talents the chance. And Verlinden's been with us for a while. He came for our youth intake in maybe the 1st or 2nd season. And he's starting to kind of get a little bit better. He's still not amazing. He's never going to make it as an international footballer. But he's good enough. Well, since the sub, we haven't really had a huge amount going on until now. Patino finds Bob Verlinden. Bakayoko gets it from Bob. And Bakayoko with a little dink over the keeper, making it 2-0, 24 minutes on the clock. Big Bob Verlinden getting an assist. I nearly said a hat-trick. Getting an assist on his first appearance of the season. Straight after the goal as well, we do have another highlight. If we can get this, maybe it's going to be 3-0 in quick succession. Didier Montero forward. Doesn't manage to find Bakayoko, but gets the ball back anyway. He's going to run with it down towards the right-hand side corner flag. Dehaney, 3 in the middle. Cross it in, buddy. He stopped and back to Charlie Patino. Cross it in. Somebody cross it in. Dehaney now finds Mafuti. Montero's there. And that is a superb save from Gonzalo Cretas, apparently, to turn it round the post. It's going to be a corner. Charlie Patino's taken it. Corner comes in. Bakayoko's there at the front post. Heads over the bar. Still 2-0. Juarez with a corner for us. It's CO. Back post is Charlie Patino. It's 3-0. We didn't even see the build up to the corner. We just saw the corner come in and little Charlie Patino at the back post. I say little. I don't know. I assume he's little because he's a central midfielder. But he's made it 3-0. He's 5'11". He's bigger than me. Half time and we are looking really good. 3-0 up. They've had one shot apparently right at the end of the half. So yeah, 3-0 against Lommel, 5-0 against Real Sociedad. We've still got time to score plenty more goals. I'm pleased. Just keep it up. Do some more football. Clinton Antwi maybe needs to come off. I didn't sort out my subs bench, obviously, so he's going to stay on. Gonzalez should be the one to come on for Antwi. It's a throw with, 3 minutes on the clock in the second half. Cave has this. Where is he going to go? Cave kicks it long with his left foot. It's, oh my word, this isn't looking good. Charlie Patino, though, stops the attack in its tracks. Dehaney with a yellow card. Left-hand side finds Juarez. He's been tackled as well. I feel like Juarez is getting sent off. I don't know what it is, but I feel like Juarez is going to get sent off. Alak, long ball off towards that left-hand side. Cavallon's going to keep it in play. Dehaney's still with him. Cavallon's going to try and run past, crosses it in. It's a weird cross towards the back post. Headed effort goes over the bar. First real chance for Lommel, and it's taken 50 minutes to get there, and it was also garbage. Right, we are going to do... Oh, do we do this Antwi change? We've got Lukaku on the bench. This is what I'm thinking. We do Antwi for Lukaku, but we've then got 3 defenders on yellow cards, and we have no centre-backs on the bench because I don't ever pick my subs bench. I will never learn. Arguably, we've got Bob Verlinden, who can play as a centre-back. We've also got Matty Stedman, I think, on the bench, who can also play as a centre-back. So if we need to, we do have those options. Both of those players also can play as strikers. Bob is currently a striker. Well, loads of action in the first half, not very much in the second. We don't have Stedman on the bench. I thought we had Stedman on the bench. Right, Patino's going to come off. He's had his day. We're going to do Nguyen coming on, and then we'll swap you two round. No, we won't. We'll keep you that way round. Nguyen can be a box-to-box midfielder, which means if we now get a free kick, Nguyen's going to be the one to take it and not Acosta. Since we've made Acosta take free kicks, we very rarely have free kicks now. Or at the very least, we very rarely have highlights that are free kicks. We've won 3-0 then on the night. We did literally nothing in the second half. We had 3 shots in the second half, and they were all pretty poor. But we've won the game. 3 more points in the bag. 3 goals scored. We scored, 7, 8 now this episode? Right, what is this Talby injury? Twisted ankle. That's a worry, because that is now 2 of our 3 registered Champions League strikers out injured. We are hopefully going to have Faye back in a couple of days. How long's Faye got left? 3 to 5 days. So yeah, Faye should be back, ready for the Milan game at the very least. He's probably going to miss the Anderlecht game. But yeah, he should be back by the time we play the second Anderlecht game. That's good to know. So, 3rd place in the league. We are 3 points behind Genk, but that is because we've lost 1 game against Ghent, who are down in 8th place. Genk yet to lose a game, so maybe when we have to play them, that one might be on camera. We are also top of our Champions League group, because I think PSG and Milan both drew their game. They drew with each other, which means we are the only team to actually win a game in our Champions League group, so it's looking pretty good. Next episode, we are going to go forward and we're going to have a Champions League double. We are going to be playing Milan and PSG in the next episode, so expect me to get very angry and probably concede about 7 or 8 goals. If we can get a point against either of them, I will deem that as a success. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember, like button, subscribe button, notification bell, all of the fun YouTubey comment stuff down in the bottom, and I'll see you in the next one with some Champions League time. Thanks for watching.